It's finally happening. We're finally getting the official Jurassic Park game that we've always wanted. A realistic horror-styled survival game taking place on Isla Nublar. In this video, I'm going to show you the trailer and lose all of my ad revenue, but I don't care. I need you to see this trailer. And then afterwards, we're gonna go through the information on the website and of course, go through the trailer frame by frame.
I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. Really spectacular, spared no expense. For this place, I wanted to show them something that wasn't an illusion. Something that was real.
Can anyone hear me? This is Dr. Maya Joshi. I've been left behind on Isla Nublar. Is anyone there?
Before we get into the rest of the video, a little disclaimer, I guess. I am personally very excited, but I am already seeing people be distrusting and negative in reaction to the trailer because it's mostly pre-rendered footage and not actual gameplay. And that's understandable that you would be distrusting and negative, and I do touch on that during my initial reaction coming up in this video, but it's buried under a lot of excitement. In this video, I'm just sharing my childlike glee at the news that a game like this is coming. Because to me, that's all this trailer was meant to do, bring that news. And that's all we have to judge so far. And I think it's done its job well, and I'm happy with the news, and I have hope that this game could turn out to be good. I'm not trying to downplay any criticism, I just have a different outlook. Some people would say we don't know enough yet to be excited, and my stance is more we don't know enough yet to be concerned. So I choose to have hope and to have hype. And my therapist and my mother will be pleased to know that I've become an optimist. Anyway, if that's not the type of reaction to this trailer that you were looking for, then this video probably isn't for you. I'm just being upfront and honest with that. We're just gonna get back to past Evo freaking out to waking up to this news, because literally, this is like my dream game as far as concepts go. Okay, so before we go through the trailer step by step and probably get really hyped about it, I almost feel like I should advise caution, but I don't want to. I can't. I'm just gonna let my hopes soar and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm just gonna hope that it won't disappoint us. I hope that it's gonna live up to all of the hopes and dreams that we've had for all these decades at this point. No pressure, game. No pressure. Anyway, let's look at the website first. Welcome to Jurassic Park Survival. Return to Isla Nublar the day after the events of the beloved 1993 Jurassic Park film in an original adventure 65 million years in the making. Of course, they had to drop that tagline in there. Survive thrilling first-person action as InGen scientist Dr. Maya Joshi, she literally just said it and I already forgot. Sorry, I got distracted by other things. Who was unable to evacuate Isla Nublar in this single-player action-adventure game and discover a never-before-told story. Through thrilling encounters, experience the wonder and danger of dinosaurs, each with their own distinct and adaptive behaviors brought to life by John Hammond's vision. As we already saw in the trailer, we're getting like a lot of fan service, I guess you could almost call it, but there's a reason that we want to see stuff like that. Like the first movie was so masterfully made and it had such a good atmosphere, so it's so exciting that we get to jump into that as a player. Alright, explore Isla Nublar, adventure through a fully realized Isla Nublar filled with reactive wildlife, dinosaurs, and other surprising threats. I'm guessing with other surprising threats they mean the environment itself? From the iconic towering gates to the visitor center and beyond, Jurassic Park comes alive like never before. Evade prehistoric predators, outsmart, escape, and interact with the film's iconic dinosaurs. Use your ingenuity through distraction and stealth to navigate intense and unforgettable encounters in a journey to outlast some of the deadliest creatures to ever walk the earth. Survive the island, explore the park and face its dangers. Use all the resources at your disposal to find intelligent solutions to endure the many threats lurking on Isla Nublar. Now, we're gonna get into the trailer. There's not a lot of information here, as you can see. This is literally all there is to it. So something like an expected release date and all of that is not yet known. I hesitate to make any guesses about that because I don't know how far along in production they are. So it could be 2024, could easily be 2025. But here you go. So in the trailer, we open with, some reused iconic lines from John Hammond. And straight away, we're getting like our first moment of, oh my god, that's the Jeep that they left behind as they escaped the island. And this whole thing is full of moments like that. And even, like, we've reached a point in this fandom that a waterfall excites us. It excites us so much. So yeah, this is the Jeep that was left behind. This is the other car at the bottom of the big tree. We have this shot right here. My jaw dropped because it's so photorealistic. It looks beautiful. Now this is like pre-rendered stuff, right? This is not like gameplay stuff. But the gameplay stuff is later on in the trailer and looks really good as well. So we have the Gallimimus flocking this way, stomping poor Alan's hat. This also, it looks so good. And yeah, like I said, it's kind of fan service in how it's taking us through the aftermath of these iconic movie moments, but I am not mad about that. Like, there's a reason why this movie has stood the test of time, and I am more than happy to be stepping into this world and reliving all of it. Oh, so good. So here we have our character, our playable. This is Dr. Maya Joshi, literally keep forgetting. She has a little dinosaur pendant. That's so cute. So yeah, she's been left behind, and first and foremost, she's being chased by Dilophosaurus, and we get like new kitchen lore. Instead of Velociraptor in the kitchen, it is Dilophosaurus in the kitchen, which I think, I don't know, I keep saying this, I really love it, that they're just going full out with the fan service here. So she narrowly makes her escape. We don't see much here, but we do get a glimpse of the cold storage where one of the Velociraptors was trapped. Okay, so we're going through the jungle. Dilophosaurus is chasing her. Oh my god, you walkie-talkie. We've seen all this. One thing I'm noticing here is that the head to frill ratio feels a little off. I think in the original, the frill was much bigger in comparison to the heads. That's just the one thing I noticed that was like, huh? So she runs away from the Dilophosaurus through the iconic gates, which were left open by Dennis Nedry, and she stumbles in front of the footstep, like the footprint, which ripples just like how it did when Ian was alerted to Rexy's presence. And there she is. Of course, you can't announce anything Jurassic Park related without showing Rexy. I think it's in her contract. And now we get into the actual gameplay. So it's like this first-person survival mode. This is the bunker, or at least a similar bunker to the one that Ellie was in, but it looks like, again, Dilophosaurus is going to be the main threat. Of course, there she is. We have only one raptor left. So they're probably going to use this raptor sparingly and rely a lot on Dilophosaurus and other threats like Rexy, and maybe even the herbivorous dinosaurs, the environment. Like, we're not getting too much in terms of gameplay. Like, the website mentions, you know, you're supposed to intelligently use your resources to survive. We're not seeing any of that yet. We're literally just seeing some first-person shots. The only thing that we can judge from this is how it looks, honestly. And it looks really good. It looks really promising. In terms of actual gameplay, there's not a lot we know of yet, and that makes me think that we're probably looking more at a 2025 release than a 2024 release. Also considering just how little gameplay there is in here. Like, it's 1, 2, 3, 4 scenes, but really only 3, because this one and this one are the same scene, technically. But I am so excited about this. I am so excited about this. Like, oh my god. This is gonna be amazing. I'm probably not gonna be very good at it, but I'm gonna have fun with it. And I wanna, at the end here, I wanna talk about something that I know has crossed other people's minds at this point. And that is Jurassic Park Operations. If you're unaware, I've covered this game before. Jurassic Park Operations is a fan-made game made in PlayStation's Dream. Like their Dream software, or Dreams? I don't know, actually. And it's this beautiful fan-made game. So much dedication, so much time, so much effort went into creating that. And a couple of months ago, they received a cease and desist from Universal. Universal was like, stop that right now. And that felt really unfair to the creator, but also to us as fans, because when I covered that fan game, I also said, this is the Jurassic Park survival horror game that we want. So yeah, it felt really nasty that Universal pulled the plug on that. It makes sense now. Apparently, they were working on a fairly similar game secretly in the background. And it makes sense now that they would nip Jurassic Park Operations in the butt, because this was coming, an official licensed game with kind of the same approach as that fan-made game, where, you know, you're on the island, you're going through all of these iconic scenes, places, seeing the iconic dinosaurs. I understand now that there were too many similarities between the official game and the fan-made game to let that fan-made game go. It still sucks, but I understand it a bit better now. Oh, and the last scene here is the cold storage door opening. I'm not really sure how it escaped. It just looks like the door was somehow opened, but the door was locked. So I'm not really sure how all of a sudden it's like properly open. But I am so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. And I hope you are too. If you are, give this video a like. I'm sorry, I've been rambling. That's just literally the level of excitement I'm at. I feel like, again, I should revisit the whole cautionary tale. We've been disappointed before in Jurassic products. So let's maybe remember that. But honestly, like I said, I don't care. I don't care if I'm gonna end up being disappointed. I like being hyped right now, and I'll enjoy being hyped for however many months or years that it's gonna take for this to come out. I enjoy that, and I'm gonna have faith. I'm gonna have faith. It, at the very least, it looks very promising, and I'm gonna say it again because it's not an exaggeration. I feel like really this is the game that we've always wanted, so I'm really looking forward to it. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Actually, you know what? No, comment down below. What do you think? And I'll respond over there so we can hype some more together. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and until next time, enjoy the hype.